Let's do it. Now I'm going to do two things tonight. Cooking Vamp 85, titling this one Gratitude. And this one's going to kick off a series called Party in the Kitchen. Now we're going to do a few vamps in the kitchen because it seems like all good parties always end up in the kitchen. All right? So Party in the Kitchen, and I figured I'd bring it out with not a little Supertramp, which is killer. You gotta like Supertramp. No, a little Talking Heads Home. That's the song, man. It's G, A minor up on the 3rd fret, A minor, G. All right? First things first, I taught you how to play home. Home, it's where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me around. All right, so Thanksgiving week, I figured I'd do a little chat about gratitude. You know, thankful is right in the definition of gratitude, all right? If you look it up. And what you might not know is that gratitude means the quality of being thankful, all right? But the second part of the definition is more interesting, all right? It means readiness, gratitude, readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness, all right? How about that? Who knew that gratitude really meant kindness, all right? The readiness to show appreciation for receiving kindness, right? And more importantly, being ready to return it, all right? And that's really, I think, the spirit of Thanksgiving, man. Thanksgiving is all about gratitude and living from a place of gratitude, all right? I'm going to say check right here because I'm noticing I don't think my head's in the fully in the shot. Since I don't have a gaffer or a cameraman, I'm going to be right back. Hold on. All right. I think that's better. Hold on. Technology. Working on the technology. Working on it. All right. We still got the pan in the frame. Far out. All right. So, gratitude, man. Thanksgiving, gratitude, the quality of being thankful. Thanksgiving, readiness to show appreciation and return kindness. And how about kindness? Friendly, generous, considerate. All right. Try to be all those three things this week. All right, and maybe you can spill it over into the rest of the holiday season. Who knows? And you're going to have a pretty thankful, gratuitous week if you act from kindness, all right? Friendly. How about this? Friendly. Affection, pleasantness, and back to kindness. It's like a circle here. We got a circle working. Generous. To give more than is expected. That's generous, all right? Like, instead of just clearing the table, all right, you schlock, how about you rinse them and put them in the dishwasher? How about doing more than is expected or that you expect from yourself, all right? And considerate. That means others before you, all right? Be considerate. Think about what the other person needs. All right, I'm vamping. You know, last year we vamped for sure about a turkey bowl. Frank, I'm going to bring you on set. I'm sure we talked about a turkey bowl, getting out, exercising, that being a huge part of the day. Tonight, I'm going to talk about a party in a kitchen, man, because all the parties end up back in the kitchen, right? And there's a couple reasons for that. First of all, it's where the food is, all right? Especially late night. Everything gets put back in the kitchen. I think I've had some of my best meals, right? Late night on a drive-by in the kitchen, you know, and maybe there's a beef tenderloin still sitting in a pan on the stove. And all of a sudden, you start hitting it, right? You start hitting that tenderloin. It's like bees on it. You know, all of a sudden there's ants. There's 4 people next to you, and everybody's hacking into it. The oven starts going. You get everything starts reheating, and you got the food and the cocktails and everything right there. So that's one reason why the party ends up back in the kitchen. Reason number 2, I think, conversation. I mean, there's been more great conversations late night in kitchens than any place on the planet, right? Late night, first of all, most kitchens don't have TVs, so even if they do, I'm going to recommend you keep the volume down. So no TVs, music isn't loud, there's not a lot of other distractions. You can really engage in conversation in the kitchen. Then, of course, in conversation, the party moves into the kitchen, the tunes get cranked back up. Nothing better than dancing in the kitchen. You know, you can just spin the ball in the kitchen and be ready to go. All right? And, of course, there's beverages in the kitchen. Again, I'm going to say it this year. I highly recommend that slider off the kitchen. Put all the coolers right out there because the party's going to end up back in the kitchen late night. So you might as well be able to just jump right out, right, onto the deck, get yourself some beverages, and back in the kitchen. All right, now to the food. Along with all the stuff that just gets to be reheated or stuff, I highly recommend that you save a few things just to saute up late night in the kitchen, all right? When the party moves to the kitchen, you got to have some things. So the saute pan, or if you don't have a saute pan, you know, you might just have some cast iron. The good thing about the cast iron is you can get in a few reps, you know. You can work them biceps, all right? Get the cast iron or a saute pan ready, and we're going to saute up some shrimp. We're going to saute up some mussels, which I've never done before in my life, but just to show you the kicking's easy, except for in the NFL this weekend. Did you see that? 12 missed extra points. Used to be a layup, not so much. All right, hold on a second. All right, so new to the set this year, and we'll be on the set for the rest of these segments of cooking in the kitchen or the party in the kitchen. Got myself a little butane burner, right? I needed one of these things when I was in college. Give me the Bunsen burner when I'm in the dorm room. Forget about it. All right, oh, you can't really see that, but I'm gonna lift it up. Look at that. It's just a single burner, little butane mechanism. My friend Steve Minon in New Hampshire turned me on to a little portable gas stove. All right, my big friend D would say cook the pan first. So we are going to do some Cajun shrimp, all right? And this gets asked all the time. I cooked them this summer. My sister just did a deal with them. And the key to the shrimp, all right, peeled, deveined, raw shrimp, all right, the key to this is getting them dry, all right? There's a little bit of water on top. What you want to do is put them babies on some paper towel. Hey, it's the Ma. Hold on a second. Ma, I'm live on Mangia TV. Can I call you back when the show's over? All righty. I love you, Ma. See ya. All right, just had to hear the Ma's voice. Anyway, we're going to get that hot. You got to dry them off. The shrimp got to be dried. So just put them in paper towel, right? And I'm going to tell you why they need to be dry. Because then when you add the oil, the olive oil, and the rub, all right? When you add the oil and the rub, Bong. The rub has something to stick to. All right, so simple, man. Shrimp, little olive oil. That pan's getting hot, I'll tell you that right now. And then the Cajun rub, or the shrimp mojo. All right? Heavy. Heavy on the rub. Little oil in the pan. Oh, fuck. Woo! That's hot. And you just give them a twist. Give the shrimp a twist in the rub, like we did last summer, right? That's too hot. I did a vamp earlier, and there was a question that said, how hot do you want the pan? Too hot. That's how hot you want it. You want it too hot. Another little trick that I learned this year on my travels with a chef, put the shrimp in and go clockwise, and then you know which one was on first. All right, so the party ends up in the kitchen, and if you got some food ready and stored in the fridge, kind of like, you know, hidden, and you know that's coming out 11 p.m. All right, late night snacks. Let's go 2 in the middle. Bong. So you're going to have the cocktails going. The shrimp are going to cook up super fast. You're going to be able to cook them hot, fresh, ready to go. And you get the tunes going. Oh, smell. The smell's going, and the party just gets reinvigorated. You know, the Canadians, I know a few Canadians, they have several parties where there's a whole deal on this. It's like they call it the midnight buffet. Honestly, not popularized on cruise ships. First popularized in Canada. All right? Look at these shrimp. And they don't take long, man, just like these mussels aren't going to take long. One flip. Look at that. I wish so this is our test on technology with Twitch. At Twitch TV. And so far, I think I need a better connection. I'm not sure how the stream is, if it's choppy or whatnot. And it's not streaming enough or fast enough where I can see a chat if somebody's logged in. But these are things that we're going to figure out along the way. Look at, I don't know how long, who's got the stopwatch? How long have these been on? Not very long. You know, you can always too, let's not forget, use a little red wine. Did I say red? I meant white wine to do a little deglaze. I like white better with the shrimp. All right, man. Done. Done. Check these puppies out. I think you're going to be able to see. Oh. All right, can we see that? Can we see that? Look how quick that was. Unreal. They look great. Now, mussels, like I said, I've never in my life cooked mussels. But how hard could it be, right? It says just put them in a hot pan, and you know what? We're not going to do anything with this pan except turn the heat down a little bit. Good thing we don't have fire extinguisher, what do you call them? I guess we do. Open up some windows. All right, let's get these mussels in here. Never did it. All right, you know we're doing good. Air it out. Get the muscles going. Hold on a second. Woo! You know you're having a good time when the smoke alarm goes off. All right? I didn't even think we had one ready to go. All right. Back on with the Christmas cheer hat. All right, I lost my flame. Hold on. All right. So the rub was caramelizing and crisping up on the bottom of the cast iron. I didn't even do anything about that, man. Forget about that. There's some juices here. It says on the directions for the mussels, get them in a hot skillet until they split, right? So that's what we're going to do, a couple minutes. And then I'm going to go a little chicken stock, right? Because I want to thin out some of the homemade marinara that I got going from the other night, right? So, you know, you got the marinara. You're not making marinara for Thanksgiving, but maybe you had it on Tuesday night, right? So then for Thanksgiving, you buy the mussels, stick them in the fridge somewhere, right? You got the leftover marinara. Now late night, right? Late night, you bring the mussels out, you get that saute pan going, right? People are like, what is going on, dude? What are you doing? And then you bring out the marinara and you hit it in with the mussels and the stock. And now if you got like some crusty French bread, I mean, forget about it. People are going to be like, wow, where were these? Why don't we eat these at 6 o'clock in the evening? Why don't we have the mussels then? Because it's a party, right? And it's in the kitchen where it's supposed to be, where the best parties happen. Oh my goodness. I got to tell you something. I may have never made it before in my life. Restaurant quality right here. Mussels, little stock, little marinara that's been sitting in the fridge for a couple days. Oh, jeez. Game on for the late night party in the kitchen. That's where it's going to end up. Do a little pre-planning, right? Prepare a little bit. Have the stuff ready, all right? So that late night, when you're in the kitchen and the tunes are cranked, the guitar's going, people are singing, you can fire up the saute pan, right? And you're going to kick that party up to a whole nother thankful level. And people like be like, thank you for being so generous, like going above and beyond your call of duty by having this incredible food late night. All right. Last thing I have to do is taste it all. I'm going to let that go a little bit, but I'm going to grab a shrimp. They're just always fantastic. Oh, all right, I'm going to have one more because I'm hungry. Oh, Frank, you want one? Come here. Say hi to the Mangia Nation. Frank. Frank has not been, in a commercial lately. I got to get him back on the commercial scene. He's ready to go. Watch this. I mean, he'll take rub to anybody. You take that? All right, go take it. Frank is our rub delivery service. You hear the click, 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 right? That's right. Look at these mussels. All right. So far, I don't know if the technology worked, but the cooking definitely worked. The smoke alarm works. We know that. The wine works. All right, hold on. I'm going to turn this off because I want to lift it up so you can get a view. By the way, we're in the new Mangia kitchen, currently working on the paint scheme. You can let me know what you think of that. But I don't want to pour this out. You're just going to have to take my word for it. The technology I will have by next vamp is another camera angle on top of the skillet. Hold on, though. Hold on. There's got to be a way, right? Oh, see the marinara? That is just ridiculous. Come on. Steaming away, marinara just glistened in there. Muscle me. Another little tidbit, you got to get some mussels in your diet, all right? I heard it. And I'm going to stick away, I'm going to shy away from raw seafood. As still battling a little takeover of my GI tract from some bad oysters. All right, listen. You can help Mangia TV out by going to sellerangels.com and buying the best boutique wine available on the internet. Forget about it. Nobody's got better wine or even comes close. Use Mangia wine and you're going to get free shipping up to a case of wine in the continental US of A. If you're in Chicago, visit Chicago Helicopter Experience. Take a tour of the city. They got the City Lights tours going on right now. And mention Mangia and get $10 off your tour. Visit the website right now. We got the stocking stuffer promo going. 10 bags of rub for $40. I'm telling you right now, not a better stocking stuffer on the planet. If you need web work, check out AE3 Studios. Tell AE Bob sent you and get your website taken care of by a true professional. That's all I got. You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving week. Do yourself a favor and cook somebody a meal, all right? And do the whole Thanksgiving crew a favor, all right? Not by only going out and kicking some ass in a turkey bowl, all right? But have something set up for a late night in the kitchen that you can go to and make. It's separate, man. It's not to be brought out for appetizers. So somebody goes into the kitchen, they go, hey, what's this? Leave it alone. That's for 11 o'clock tonight. All right, leave it alone. Put it back. Well, look at these shrimp. Put it back. All right? They're for 11 o'clock, midnight. I don't know. Might be a heated pool game. Who knows what's going on? Charades. Believe me, there'll be a reconvening in the kitchen late night. And you're going to want to have something to go to prepare for people. And the saute pan will shine in this endeavor. All right? So you all have a great week. I'll see you next week. And that's all I've got. Have a great week.